February has been pretty quiet as usual. During the middle of the winter, there's not much doing. The deer basically concentrating on food supplies, shelter, and their safety to get them into the coming spring when we hope that we'll be able to film and record new arrivals in the fox, deer, and raccoon families. The deer trails from bedding to feeding areas are usually pretty active, and we have a lot of walkthroughs, and once in a while we do catch something unusual, but it's usually just a daily routine that these deer go through every day. Here's some of our night scenes with raccoons, and of course we also have a fisher that seems to show up whenever he wants to, but usually late at night. But we enjoy filming all the animals regardless of the time or what the animal is or what's happening. Here's a few scenes of some of our smaller animals. This little chipmunk seems to be very busy, and he's got his own little perch to make sure that nothing sneaks up on him. Notice what this deer is eating. She's picking the needles off a small white pine sapling. It's amazing what they'll eat when they get hungry during the winter. I was amazed. This is the first time we've ever seen a deer eating a white pine. This shed buck shows his aggression as he tries to keep out the younger deer from his feeding area, or what he thinks is his feeding area, and he's very, very adamant about it. noticed this deer checking out one of our licking branches. Here it is in the middle of February, and it still has an active role in the deer standings. This is a little night activity. Notice we also got some raccoons mixed in here. And we have a deer that's still interested in the licking vine on one of our sites. This doe showed up on our bedding trail, and got a few sequences to show you. She just beds right down, right in front of the camera, right in the open. And basically, she also, we found out, has a couple of young first-year fawns with her, and just amazing how they react when you don't know what's going on. And if you were out here in the woods, you would get an eyeful. Most of the deer groups we've seen seem to get along pretty well, and there seems to be enough room and enough food available as they search for food day in and day out. This shed buck on the left seems to be hanging around with his pal, which we think might be a small button buck, but we're not absolutely sure. Again, it's pretty easy to pick out the younger deer. They seem to be one that seem to start to play and frolicking whenever there's a deer group around. red fox in our area has just started to become more aggressive and seems to be appearing up more and more as the springtime approaches. We're hoping that this is one of the parents of the fox kits that we had available to us all of last spring, and we're hoping for the same this year. Hopefully we'll have the two of them mating and bringing their kits so that we can record them, and it's a lot of fun just to watch them play and fool around. Thanks for watching.